In this tutorial, we will be looking at how to designing from scratch using Pixel Lab. So we head straight to our Pixel Lab and we start our work. So I advise you, before you go into designing anything, you set everything you want to use first. From here, images. So I love this background so much. I design course flyer. So here we will come here to our text. So I remember I told you pick your text from either from this place from this place, or this is the second place you can come and pick your text from. So let's move on to starting our design ASAP. Alright, so you double tap like I said earlier in our previous video. You double tap and you type in your text. You want to do a graphics, so I'll type in my graphic design, graphics first rather, since I'm putting it separate. Graphics, sorry, there was an error there. Graphic, so capitalize it, then okay. So I will make it a little bit bigger, then I'll go on to pick my font size, my font. So I will be using chunk 5. This is chunk 5 here. For those of you that can't see, this is chunk 5 here. So we move on to picking chunk 5. I love chunk 5 so this is here. You can put that here. And remember, in our previous video, one of our previous video, I taught you how to use these grid lines. So let's go on to set our grid lines so we can have a straight and accurate design. So we go this way, then we set it here. I prefer setting it like this. So let's set it. Set your Pixel Lab, then you can now close it. Then this button this button here helps you to justify your your object. And what I mean by justify is this. Take a look at this. It justifies that it has reached the middle. Look at it here. It means it has reached the center of the square. So since we are not using that, we are using this. All right, so let's just put it here this way. Then we go on to copy the text. So you copy your text from here. You copy your text here. This is where you copy your text. Once you click on that, it will copy the text. Then you bring it down and you do what? You double tap on it. So we type in what's our design, graphics design. All right, so you capitalize that also. And of course this will be bigger. That's the design, that's the concept. So we can put this for 90 or 95, whatsoever way you want it. Just suit yourself. So I will go on to writing my course. So what do we do? Then we copy. I believe you should know how to copy by now. So we double tap again, then we delete this, then we put in our course. You type in your course. So your course does not need to be in block letters. You can just put it in title case. You can put that for title case. So what do we do now? We go to change the what's it called, the font. So I want to change the font to a cursive font. I will love a cursive font. So let's look for a cursive font that is fine and befitting for uh, our course. All right, I think I love this course. That's Alex Brush regular. This is the cursive font I picked here. That's the font here. So you can also use that. Then you go on to click on your OK. Then you can make the font a little bit bigger. All right, and when I say bigger, I mean bigger. All right, so that's an lifetime one anyways. All right, so let's go. Let's see. So what do we do? This is a session, or I believe this is one major part of designing. Your main letters should be pronounced. So let me go on to giving it a preferred color. I love giving my work color, working with beautiful colors. All right, so let's go to, I want to use a gradient color. This is a gradient color here. I've created this gradient color. It's beautiful. I created it for this course. So let me show you how you can create your gradient color. Let's make use of this. We just make use of one color, then we change it to the color I want to use initially. So you're going to make use of you can make use of a deep blue and a light blue. All right, let's do that really cool. You come to gradient color. So I think this is a mixture of blue already. You can as well edit it. So we want to edit it. How do we edit it? This is the way we edit it here. You click on this arrow here, this arrow here, this arrow here. You click on it, then you go on to click on this color. Once you're able to click on this color, then you can now change the color to any color of your choice. Take a look at this. You can see it has changed to the color we picked. You do the same for the next arrow too. You can change the color also. Let's say you change it to this. So this is what you have. Take a look at what we have here. Very, very beautiful. So that's how you mix your color majorly. So as you grow in doing this, you discover more ways to mix your color better. Discover a better way to mix your color. So let's head on to using our preferred color. What's the color? Our design is taking shape already. Our design is taking shape already. Look at how beautiful it is now. So this is it here. Graphic design course. Alright, so let us continue. So I'll go ahead to give my font. I don't like it, it's too flat this way, so I want to give it some some little adjustments, and this is how I give it those adjustments. I come to my stroke. I don't need stroke, so I come to the shadow. I give it small shadow. Then I will be giving it this color. You can give it any color of your choice. You can see it's changing. You can see it's changing. Take a look at it here. You see the change gradually. You see there's a kind of glow there. You see it's black now. Then you see the white glow on that graphics. Keep your eyes on the graphics and see the way the glow changes. So that's your shadow. That's your shadow. So I'll be using this color or black. Let me use black. Then I adjust the blur radius to 5 so it will be a little bit thicker. Then the offset here, I'll put it to I can put that to like 10. I think I prefer 10. I prefer it for 10. So then you can enable this one that I just did now, and your opacity must be complete. Alright, so we do the same for the design also. So don't forget to have your image ready. This is the I'm handsome. See handsome me, very handsome. Alright, so you can adjust it this way. Okay. Then you go on to increase the size. Increase the size very well. Increase the size. Alright, so then I said it in our introduction how you can I when we talked about getting familiar with our pixel lab, I told you all we need is root and flipping. That's 3D rotate. So this is it here. We have that here already. That's 180. Then this one is if you want to do it like this, but since we don't need it that way, let's return it back to what, to 0. Alright, so then you now adjust your picture. You adjust your picture. You don't just drop your picture or dump it in the design anyhow. It's not done that way. So you adjust your picture. I think it's okay. Make use of your move tool. And how do we make use of our move tool? This is our move tool here. This is our move tool here. This is our move tool here. So you move the image with your move tool. If you feel okay, your hand is not getting it right, you can move the image with your move tool, bring it down a little. Then that's all. So you must have your image prepared. You can lock your image here. Look at this thing that is going to on now. See, that's padlock. That's how to lock your image. So we go on to putting in our other text. So let's do that really quick. Let's create our box. So you come here, then you create a your rectangular shape, and you put that here. You can put that here. Use it, reduce it. You work on it well to your taste. Yes. So then the radius, giving it a curved edge. Giving it a curved edge. This is it here. This is what I mean by curved edge. This is what I mean by curved edge. Take a look at this angle. You see that it's getting curved. You see that. Alright, so give it a curved edge of like 10. I think I'll 10 is okay for me. Then I give it a color. So then the opacity, I'll reduce the opacity, that's the transparency, to 50. I love it for 50. I prefer it for 50. I prefer it for 50. Alright, so let's go. So we head on to bringing in our text. So to save time, I've copied my text here. This is my text here. So just click on OK and I adjust it. I reduce the size to 17. I can reduce the size to I think let's go and check the size. I don't want this video to be too long. Where is size. Yes, so reduce the size very well so you can have enough space to put other things. You can have enough space to put other things, so you just make use of this button, then you can adjust it from here. You can adjust it from here. So here you go. So let's now do justice to it, fixing it inside the bust. And when I say justice to it, I mean fixing it into the bust. So we we will continue this since we fixed this in. We fix in our text. So the next thing we do now is we go on to bringing in a box, a square again rather, a square again this time around, but this time around to be a smaller square, So let's add on to doing that. Then we give it a color, color yellow, the deep yellow actually. I love that deep yellow much more than this is this is the deep yellow here. Yes.